beautiful day for a test drive at a 1989 Carrera 4 964. Hey guys, it's Rich Tomasini. We have a 1989 Carrera 964. My neighbor and friend lent me for this video, so let's see what this thing's all about. So we are looking at a 1989 Carrera 4 964. They said that 65 to 70% of all these parts were new when they introduced this. The C4 was introduced in 1989, only a coupe version in 89, and later joined by the two-wheel drive Carrera 2 from 90 to 94, plus the 964 Turbo Speedster, Cabrio, Targa versions, all that. 89 was the only year for 964 without an airbag. First all-wheel drive Porsche available to the public. First Porsche sold with anti-lock brakes as standard equipment. Four-wheel drive developed by Porsche on 953 Paris-Dakar, 1984 race-winning car. This is sort of a unique little baby here. If I said Porsche and you wanted me to say Porsche, the complaint department is in the comments. So we have here a 3.6-liter air-cooled motor, 250 horsepower, 228 feet of torque, 160 miles an hour top speed, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. This car, one of 200 originally delivered through a dealer, was introduced called the Venture Tour. Only 1,117 made in 1989. The first 911 with coil-over shocks versus the old torsion bars. First car with an active aero rear wing and grille rises when the car hits up to 50 miles an hour. The mods to this specific car are pretty wild. This is a fourth owner car, largely original paint. Most of the car is in its original, beautifully painted condition that it's in now. Ceramic coated, the motor was rebuilt to stock specs at 72,000 miles, new pistons, rings, cylinders, cams, and valves. It was bought in 2017 with 77,000 miles. The suspension was rebuilt, brakes, new H&R shocks and springs, lowered and aligned to Euro specs. Uprated sway bars and bushings. 17 by 9.5 wheels. Cup 1 wheels replaced the stock 16-inch D90 wheels and tires. Cat delete and primary muffler by bypass exhaust. Wong ECU chip, which changes the fuel map. Cross-drilled rotors, all rebuilt. Brembo calipers. Stainless steel braided brake lines, new radio with Bluetooth, new JBL speakers and amp. The steering wheel, again, has no airbags, upgraded LED headlights, and old-style lamp housings. This car is tastefully brought up to current luxuries, but still maintains much of the original feel and the original look that this car had back in 1989. This is a really clean, nice example of a nostalgic Porsche. So my neighbor Mark, who's become a friend, has driven by my house in this car for years. And when I grabbed this car for the video, I had no idea how tight this car would still drive, considering it's an 89 964. The steering on this car with the modified lowering is super tight on these, twisty roads. The power in this car is refreshingly quick. It's not a fast car. It's not the new, Vet 2.7 0 to 60. It is a perfectly quick car that's thrilling to drive and isn't scary of an experience for daily driving. Another thing I love about this car is the shift pattern is super tight. The gears go in nicely. The clutch is not too stiff, and it's certainly not mushy. The braking on this car is super tight and aggressive. It's a real nimble, agile example of what's now a classic car. I am totally in love with this car, and if I was not moderated by my wife, I would buy this car before I bring it back. I mean, for a car that runs, the gamut of, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, depending on the details, at least in today's current value, I'd be hard-pressed to find really a major fan. Well, I hope you enjoyed this 89 964 Carrera. My name is Rich Tomasini. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we got a bad vehicle coming for you next week.